Afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Edgewood College. Our ceremony is about to begin. Please silence your cell phones and be courteous of those around you. Please remain in your seats during the ceremony. Official photographers are here today photographing the graduates. The photos will be made available through the graduates' email account. We are live streaming and recording this ceremony for playback later on the college's YouTube channel. As we begin, we recognize the sacred land upon which Edgewood College exists. Our Dominican heritage, educational mission, and core values call us to be stewards of this land and the native mounds located throughout our campus. We respectfully acknowledge our local First Nation, the Ho-Chunk, and the additional 11 indigenous nations of Wisconsin that have shaped our state's history and our local community. This afternoon, we celebrate our international graduates by displaying the flags of Kenya and China on the commencement platform. And now, please welcome the Edgewood College class of 2022. Good people, please rise as you are able for the singing of our national anthem, led by our students Victoria Niels and Rosalia Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see high the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were glad, the bombs bursting in air. They moved through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing and welcome Vice President for Mission, Values, and Inclusion, Dr. Milton Javier Bravo, who will lead us in the invocation.
Let us pray. God of all creation, we thank you for this day. We ask for your special blessing this afternoon for President Mannion, his wife Amy, and for their family as they move through heartache and sorrow, even as we celebrate our graduates and their families. God of all creation, we give you praise and thanks for the blessings of our growth in learning and caring for our neighbor as students of Edgewood College. We understand that all of creation is in a sacred relationship, that every person is created with infinite value, equally worthy of care and respect, and that this dignity is fully realized in the context of relationships with one another, pursuing the common good, that which benefits all. We embrace the call for human development and integral ecology, that vision which allows us to respond to the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor, and that all people have the right and responsibility to participate at every level of decision-making for the betterment of the community. We ask you to send your Spirit among us to increase our Dominican Catholic values, truth, justice, compassion, community, and partnership, that will inform and inspire our choices and fill our days with your grace. We ask your blessing upon all those who support and service, compassion and care, generosity and prayer have brought us to this day. We have been touched deeply by the love of so many, our parents, friends, siblings, spouses, children, grandparents, our faculty and staff, and our classmates. These relationships will continue to form us and give us life. And we humbly thank you for their vast kindness in accompanying us through the challenges and triumphs during our studies. In this moment, where we will become Edgewood College graduates, please bless us with the insight to understand the size of accomplishment and exhortation you give us to take the knowledge and experience attained in the sacred land upon which Edgewood College exists to heal a wounded world. Keep us humble, make us gentle, and hold us firmly in your grace. We make this prayer through the holiness of your name. Amen.
Amen.
I invite you to be seated. Please welcome the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Academic Dean, Dr. Angela Salas.
Thank you, Dr. Bravo. Graduates, faculty, staff, trustees, guests here today, and guests who are viewing through our live stream, good afternoon. It is indeed a very good day. How fitting it is that we celebrate and honor you who have persisted through many difficult adjustments made necessary by the pandemic. The significance of your achievement, earning your degree, is magnified by the unprecedented challenges you overcame to get here. It is also made joyful by spring in Wisconsin. You and your families have this additional milestone, your graduation, to celebrate. And so as we begin, it is my pleasure to officially welcome you, our graduates, families, and friends, to Edgewood College and our Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony. Please welcome Darrell Benke, Chair of the Board of Trustees, who brings greetings on behalf of the board.
Thank you, Angela. It is a privilege to bring greetings and congratulations to all the graduates on behalf of the Board of Trustees. We trustees are entrusted with the responsibility of the stewardship of the college and the assurance that our Dominican values are being lived. We are not compensated for our work, but instead give of our time, treasure, and talent because of our belief in the mission of Edgewood College. Witnessing your graduation here today and the well-deserved accolades you will receive affirms for us that our commitment to the college is well placed. The entire Board of Trustees is very proud of you. And it is my honor to share in this moment celebrating your success and witness your commencement into the next chapter of your life. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer you congratulations and our very, very best wishes for your future success. Thank you.
Please welcome Sister Colleen Settles, Corporate Chair of Educational Ministries for the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa.
Good afternoon. Greetings and congratulations to all of you in the graduating class of 2022. Greetings also to your family and friends, Edgewood College administration, faculty, and staff. I am honored to stand here this afternoon representing the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa, the sponsors of Edgewood College, and I currently serve on the Leadership Council of the Sinsinawa Dominicans. Over 50 years ago, I started my college days as a freshman at Edgewood College, looking a little different than the school is today. Yet, we knew that we would work diligently to get the credits needed to get a degree that we needed to go into this world. Along the way, I met many wonderful Dominican sisters as my teachers, as administrators, and many of my classmates who were young student sisters at that time. The college was owned and run by the sisters, and they became my friends and mentors, and eventually I became their sister. Fast forward 50+ years. There are now only a few Dominican sisters working on campus today, but the deep-seated values and traditions of the sisters and the Dominican charism runs deep as it's lived today at Edgewood. But our deepest hope for those graduating from the Dominican sisters is that you will use the education along with the values you have been steeped in to change this world. We know that we need more compassion, more justice, and more truth in this world. Edgewood did not always have graduate degrees that you will be receiving today. It learned, as you learned through the world, that we needed to provide that education with the same type of values in higher education, in master's degree programs and doctoral programs. Chances are you will also change your ideas of what is needed for the world ahead, and that is why you came to get higher degrees. You have succeeded in the midst of very challenging times, especially COVID-19. It needs the flexibility that you brought to your educational programs. But what the world needs most right now are men and women who can heal the divisions of our wounded world. My prayer for you is that in building on your experience at Edgewood and the way the world is forming you, that you will be those healers and workers for a world that is much better for than the generation to come. So once again, from the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa, I say congratulations and blessings.
Please welcome the Dean of the Henry Predlin School of Nursing, Business, and Health Sciences, Dr. Margaret Norell.
Thank you, Sister Colleen. Good afternoon. It is my honor to greet our guests, the family and friends of our graduates, and of course, the graduates themselves on behalf of the faculty. Your graduation is a result of our work together and attests to your persistence, intelligence, compassion, and determination. These past years have required you to exercise great patience, wisdom, and self-discipline. The pandemic has required us to live in community while separated from each other, to collaborate while in isolation, and to nurture relationships that unfolded on a computer screen. It has been hard. We know that with your degree, along with your experience, you will be prepared to not only take your place as thoughtful, hardworking citizens committed to social justice and the pursuit of truth, but also to handle pretty much anything life throws at you. It is why this year, as you graduate, we are especially happy for you and particularly proud of you. Congratulations. One among you has been selected to share this day and what it brings to their life, and perhaps yours as well. Today, he earns the Doctor of Educational Leadership degree. Please welcome Reverend Reno Wright.
Good afternoon. My name is Reno Wright, and I'm a member of Edgewood College's graduating class of 2022. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to God for the opportunity to be here today. I'd also like to thank the Board of Trustees, the President, and all of the faculty and staff of Edgewood College for the contributions that you've made to this institution and the space that you've created for students to study and to learn and to evolve into the scholars that we have all become. I'd also like to thank all of the family members and friends who supported each and every one of the graduates to help us to achieve the goals that have led us to this time of commencement when we shall become alumni of this great academy. So to the graduates, I would just ask that you all give a round of applause to all those who've come out to support you today. So when I was asked if I would be interested in possibly speaking at today's ceremony, it was shared with me that one of the reasons that I was being nominated was because my committee members were impressed with the work that I had done to complete my project and my dissertation. What I would like to say to my committee members is that I'm extremely grateful to each and every one of you for challenging me throughout this process, for supporting me whenever the need arose, and for encouraging me to produce a scholarly dissertation that is befitting of a graduate of Edgewood College. And this is something that I'm sure that can be said of all the members who are part of all the committees, of each and every graduate who is here today. So on behalf of the entire class, I would like to publicly say, thank you all. When I came to Edgewood College to complete my doctorate in education, one of the things that impressed me was the college's commitment to not just diversity and inclusion, but also to social justice. I soon came to realize that I was in the right place to do what I believed that I had been called to do. At a time in our country when we were experiencing the perils of a global pandemic, as well as systemic issues that plague our society through the marginalization of certain groups of people, Edgewood College has provided a place where many of us could advance our passions as well as our commitment to making a difference in the lives of our fellow human beings, especially those who know what it feels like to experience some form of systemic oppression. I, like many other graduates here today, came to Edgewood after having identified a need someplace in our community, a gap somewhere in our workplaces, something that was missing that was calling us to not just sit by and continue to accept the status quo, but to do something that is meaningful, something that was potentially life-changing, something that would make a positive impact in the lives of the people we've been called to educate and to serve. My particular project and dissertation sought to give a voice to a group of people who have historically been relegated to accepting a traditional form of Christian education that has unfortunately had a negative impact on certain populations. Edgewood College has provided an opportunity for me to explore the traditional structures, to challenge the current systems, to empower those who have been negatively impacted, and to make recommendations to those who might be open to change. For this opportunity, I am forever grateful, and I am certain that I am not alone. And I'm sure that I can speak for more than just myself when I say that we appreciate just how supportive the faculty and the staff have been in assisting us to do what I believe we've been called to do with our respective projects. It is largely because of you and our individual support networks, I believe that we, the graduates of Edgewood College, have not only demonstrated that we are scholars, but through our hard work and dedication throughout this journey, we have also proven that we are willing to be agents of change, that we are committed to doing the work that will ultimately help make our workplaces, our classrooms, our school systems, and our communities to be better and more productive and more inclusive of those who might have traditionally been overlooked and disregarded. And I believe that the charge for all of us as we go forth from today's commencement ceremony is to not just hold the knowledge that we've gained to ourselves, and to not just rest on our laurels, and to not just be satisfied with the fact that we've earned these degrees, but to go back into our communities and to educate and to empower and to encourage and to challenge others to think differently and to work more progressively toward a future that is diverse and inclusive and ever-changing to meet the needs of those for whom we've completed this part of our journeys. For some of us, our work continues, but in a more expansive capacity. For others of us, new avenues, challenges, and opportunities await us. In any case, I want to encourage each and every one of us today to take what we have learned and to go out there and to assertively do all that we can do to make this world a better place. One person, one classroom, one school, one workplace at a time. And I believe that we can do this because we've all been given the tools that we need to make things happen because we are all graduates of Edgewood College. And because we are graduates of this fine institution, I believe that each and every one of us has what it takes to make a positive difference and to impact change wherever our paths lead us next, because this journey has taught all of us that we have indeed been called to do great things. So again, thank you again to the faculty and the staff. Thank you to all of our family members and friends for your love, your support, and your encouragement. And congratulations to the graduating class of 2022 of Edgewood College.
Thank you, Reverend Wright. Graduates, the time has come. In a few moments, your name will be read, and you will cross the stage, symbolizing the crossing over from your life as a student to your life as a graduate of Edgewood College. While the distance across the stage is short, the road you have traveled has been a long one, and at times challenging. While you have worked hard to get to this moment, you know you have also received help and support along that road. I invite you, the graduates, to stand as you are able. And join me in expressing your appreciation to the Edgewood College faculty and staff, along with the friends and family who have supported you during your academic journey. Thank you, and please remain standing. Dr. Salas, will you join me at the podium? Candidates for the degree of Masters of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration, please remain standing. Now, doctoral candidates and their advisors, you may be seated. Dr. Salas, I present to you the 2022 candidates for the degrees of Masters of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration. Each has completed or nearly completed the course of study commensurate with the degree earned and has therefore been deemed eligible by the college registrar to be recognized today as a degree recipient. I therefore request on behalf of the faculty at Edgewood College that these candidates be awarded the degrees they have earned.
Master's degree candidates. At the request of Dean Norrell, on behalf of the faculty of Edgewood College, I invite you to come forward when your name is called to be recognized for the completion of the degree Master of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration. Some instructions as you cross the stage. You'll be photographed as you receive your diploma and then again once you've exited the stage. So I will offer you the diploma with my left hand and offer my right hand to shake yours. And if you would rather not shake hands, please use both hands to receive the diploma. And I'll know to move my hand to the diploma for the picture. And that'll be in this direction. So now I invite the candidates in the first row to move to the stage and all other candidates to please be seated until an usher calls your row forward.
Candidates' names will be announced by Dr. John Fields, Professor of Philosophy and convener of the Faculty Association of Edgewood College.
Majdi Daoud, Master of Business Administration. Kendra Gassner, Master of Business Administration. Samuel Huntington, Master of Business Administration. Carter James, Master of Business Administration. Annette Wololo, Master of Business Administration. Cosette Smith, Master of Business Administration. Morgan Wilson, Master of Business Administration. Kelsey Sweet, Master of Science and Organization Development. Wendy Benkert, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Arturo Tito Diaz, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Brian Franzen, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Bobby Scanandor, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Justin Wilder, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Garrett Wolford, Master of Science, Organizational Leadership and Change. Hannah Andrick, Master of Arts in Education, Educational Leadership. Amy Beckett, Master of Arts in Education. Kiana Ferris, Master of Arts in Education, Special Education. Emily Grinwald, Master of Arts in Education, Bilingual Education and ESL. Lorena Kempinen, Master of Arts in Education, Elementary Education. Roxanne Linda Kolash, Master of Arts in Education, Special Education. Jennifer Cray, Master of Arts in Education, Professional Studies. Taylor May Passo, Master of Arts in Education. Arlene Keanes, Master of Arts in Education, English as Second Language, Bilingual Education. Grace Riedel, Master of Arts in Education, Educational Leadership. Katie Sheevy, Master of Arts in Education, Bilingual Education, English as a Second Language. Emily Keese, Master of Science in Child Life. Ellen Mariano, Master of Science in Child Life. Miranda Metzler, Master of Science in Child Life. Kim Nguyen, Master of Science in Child Life. Abigail Price, Master of Science in Child Life. Alexis Rhodes, Master of Science in Child Life. Danae Wolf, Master of Science in Child Life. Lauren Yeager, Master of Science in Child Life. Oh, sorry. Go for it. Lauren Yeager, Master of Science in Child Life. Monica Cliff, Master of Arts in Social Innovation and Sustainability Leadership. Taylor Bacon, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Adrienne Blow, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Bobby Briggs, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Margaret Dullahan, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Mia Gruhl, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Ella Hurd, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Julie Jensen, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Harley Lewis, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Erica Lindahl, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Holland McCrae Olson, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Shayna Oland, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. No air horns yet. Meredith Tron, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Shannon Wagner, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Elizabeth Woodman, Master of Science in Marriage and Family Therapy. Molly Daniels, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Education. Ann Erb, Master of Science in Nursing, Clinical Nurse Specialist. Nicole Foytik, Master of Science in Nursing, CNS, Adult Gerontology. Julie Gorman, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Administration. Dana Corbernas, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Sarah Munson, Master of Science in Nursing, CNS, Adult Gerontology. Amy Newmayer, Master of Science in Nursing, Adult Gerontology, Primary Care Nurse Practitioner. Megan Phillips, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Tracy Kwame, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Administration. Celeste Randolph, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Katya Seitz, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Josie Smith, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Whitney Woodworth, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Education.
All right, master's degree scholars, please rise as you are able. By the power vested in President Mannion by the state of Wisconsin and the Edgewood College Board of Trustees, and with the blessings of the Edgewood College faculty and the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa, you are hereby awarded the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Science, or Master of Business Administration from Edgewood College, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Master's graduates, you may be seated. Dr. Salas, would you please come to the podium? No, that's okay. Dr. Salas, I present to you candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education or Doctorate of Nursing Practice. Each has completed the course of study commensurate with their earned doctoral degree and has therefore been deemed eligible by the College Registrar to be recognized today as a degree recipient. I therefore request, on behalf of the faculty of Edgewood College, that these candidates be awarded the doctoral degree they have earned.
Doctoral candidates, at the request of Dean Norrell on behalf of the faculty of Edgewood College, I invite you to come forward to receive your doctoral hoods from your academic advisor and Dean Norrell. All doctoral students, please rise as you are able. Well, that way. I got ahead of the script. I apologize. Do as you were doing.
There we go. Yeah, right, yeah. Reno Wright, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Advisor, Suzanne Oddie. Jennifer Bauer, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Advisor, Suzanne Oddie. Jamie Nutter, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Advisor, again, Suzanne Oddie. Shazette Forte, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership. Advisor, Yen Lee. Patrick James Galligan, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership, K-12. Advisor, Dr. Amy Van Duren. Michael McMahon, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership, K-12. Rebecca Peterson, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership, K-12. Advisor, Kirsten Brown. Yuan Xu, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership. Sally Frings, Doctor of Nurse Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Quinn Mulliken. Megan Johnson, Doctor of Nurse Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Quinn Mulliken. Kristen Luschau, Doctor of Nurse Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Quinn Mulliken. Joni Bittner Murphy, Doctor of Nursing Practice and Leadership, Advisor, Maria Yella. Katrina Shu, Doctor of Nursing Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Quinn Mulliken. Melissa Semro, Doctor of Nursing Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Maria Yellen. Tammy Town, Doctor of Nursing Practice and Executive Leadership Advisor, Maria Yella.
All doctoral scholars, please rise as you are able. By the power vested in President Mannion by the state of Wisconsin and the Edgewood College Board of Trustees, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, by the action of Edgewood College faculty, and with the blessings of the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa, you are hereby awarded the degree of Doctor of Education or Doctor of Nursing Practice from Edgewood College, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. And I now invite all to stand as you are able for the singing of the Alma Mater. You may be seated. Class of 2022, you are now alumni of Edgewood College. Remember what I said with the conferral of your degree. You have rights and privileges, and you also have responsibilities. Pursue the truth, work for a more just and compassionate world. The world needs you now more than ever. We need your Dominican education, and perhaps even more, we need your Dominican values. In a moment, you will hear a final blessing from Dr. Bravo, but first, another lesson. These days, the words alumni, alumna, alumnus mean graduates of a learning institution. You are now alumni of Edgewood College. The word comes from a Greek phrase which means one who has been nourished. And that makes sense, as Edgewood College is now your alma mater, which means your nourishing mother. So, as you leave us and commence upon the next chapters in your lives, fortified by the nourishment that your Edgewood College experiences have provided, remember to treat Edgewood College like your mother. Keep in touch. Let us know what you're doing. Come visit us often. Support the current and future students of Edgewood College as you were supported. We will always be glad to welcome you back. Be proud of your alma mater and know that we will always be proud of you. And now, for the last time, I ask you to rise as you are able for the benediction from Dr. Bravo.
I invite those who are able to unite our hearts, raise our arms in blessing over these new alumni, alumnae, and join me in prayer. May God, who began this work in you, carry it through completion, freeing you to use your talents to the fullest. May God give you the grace to make wise choices and to be faithful to your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love you. May God bless you with discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and incomplete relationships, so that you may always search for truth and foster authentic relationships. May God bless you with righteous anger at racism, injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people and our planet, so that you will work for liberation, equality, sustainability, and peace. May God bless you with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation, or war, so that you will reach out your hands to comfort them and turn their pain to joy. May God bless you with hope to believe that you can make a difference in the world, so that you will do what others claim cannot be done. May your integrity be a gift to the world, and may the Spirit of God be with you always. And let the people say, Amen, Amen.
I ask that the graduates remain standing while everyone else is seated. I ask our guests to remain seated until the entire recessional has left our tent. Once the recessional is outside of the tent, you're welcome to meet up with your graduate in this direction on the lawn outside Dorici Hall, past the welcome signs. And now, I have the privilege to declare this spring commencement ceremony for Edgewood College complete.